We're not even a full week into 2023.
What?
And a new reality show already has the internet in shambles. That's not a good thing. This week, MTV pretended to the arrival of the Real Friends of WeHo. Gosh, that sounds like it should have housewives in the name. A clear riff of Bravo's Real Housewives formula that will see a group of successful and mildly famous gay men living, laughing, and loving in the infamous LA gayborhood. A brief teaser clip announced its January 20 premiere date with a cast that features celebrity stylist Brad Goreski and beleaguered musician choreographer Todrick Hall, among others. But it's Hall's inclusion that has really rankled gay Twitter's collective ire due to the controversies he has had over the past few years. But that's not the only issue folks have with the show. The show is rubbing fans of RuPaul's Drag Race the wrong way and has upset other fans for allegedly booting a potential star because of his links on, dun dun dun, OnlyFans. Watch this.
West Hollywood is the epicenter of the gay world.
MTV is taking you into the real lives.
You ready?
Of Six Fierce West Hollywood friends.
She has lived, let me tell you. It's hard being a public person and be a good example.
I think the word you're looking for is scandal. Yeah, I've been involved in a few of those. I'm just gonna let people know my truth.
A lot of y'all probably know my husband. He pushes me to be more creative, more adventurous.
If you like the wives, don't miss these new house guys.
The gays just do it better.
We know.
The Real Friends of WeHo. New series premieres Friday, January 20th at 9 on MTV.
Here we go. Question 4. With a Bacardi shot, I'd swallow that. The Real Friends of WeHo is going to make enemies out of Drag Race, OnlyFans viewers, well, and just about everyone else. What do you think?
Hold on, let me get my 3 shots ready. Hold on, sorry.
I don't know about make enemies, but I mean, I'm not interested in watching the show.
Why is that?
I mean, it's just not interesting to me.
Why?
Number one, I'm really selective
you
about.
told us you had 50 board games. This is not interesting.
No, it's not interesting. Number one, I can't keep up with my queue and like the amount of Netflix shows and HBO Max and everything else. Like I have so many other shows that I haven't watched yet. So this one doesn't make the list. And I just don't really think watching a bunch of gay guys, you know, parading around and making themselves a jackass, you know, in West Hollywood is entertaining. Yeah. I see that here every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. Well, you know what? RuPaul was getting a little bloated. It didn't need to be 90 minutes. So, okay, I'm okay with that. But, God, I hate Todrick Hall. Do you know what my level of hatred towards Todrick Hall is?
Like Wienermobile.
It's Wienermobile level. That's how much I dislike him.
Why do you hate him so much?
Oh, God, I didn't like him on Idol. I have really not liked him as Taylor Swift's best friend. And now that they're not really hanging out all the time, oh, thank God, I thought he was going to go away. And crap, now he's back. Screw you, Todrick Hall.
Listen, it's a bad show when he's the A-lister on the show,
yeah.
guys, okay? Let's be real. He's the only name I knew, and I was like, You know what I mean? I don't think this show
remember when I got
and I'm mad that it was disrupting my time with RuPaul's Drag Race.
Speak on that.
Every
Speak on
commercial
that.
was these stupid boys from WeHo. Bunch of white guys and Todrick as the dark one, right?
That was
seriously,
the
this is what you're trying to sell me? I'm not watching that crap.
Did you just flip?
I did.
WeHo off?
They should be real guys in Wilton or something like that. That would be more real. Like this just seemed like it just seems so real. It's unreal. They don't live in WeHo. None of that just like they threw them together and it just seemed like I'm not gonna watch it.
I read a post that I thought it was a hilarious post. I read a post that the reason why this show got created is that West Hollywood happens to be Hollywood adjacent. And as a result, it was the easiest possible thing that they could possibly do.
It's right there.
It's right there. Yeah. So unbelievable. So sibling, I'm with you. I'm gonna push you off the camera right now because I want more RuPaul time. Having sat with Al for like these past couple of months, I am now a true RuPaul fan. So for tonight only, we are not feeding your bank account every time you mention RuPaul. Just for tonight only. However, let's give these girls an opportunity. Don't cut my RuPaul time because I want to see these girls, their creativity, their inspiration. Their inspiration to others, too much Bacardi. Their ability to do the thing. If we cut that to an hour and give these fake folks who none of us know, none of us see in real life, all it does, and I'm all about giving inclusion opportunities for everyone, but none of us know what those folks look like.
Listen,
MTV just put another 16 and pregnant in that spot, and
we're done. And we're done.
16 and pregnant OG, 16 and pregnant the past, 16 and pregnant coming up, 16 and pregnant back to school, and then just put RuPaul.
Give me my 90 minutes RuPaul, and we're done. Absolutely.
Brad couldn't even make it as Rachel Zoe's assistant. So I mean, what's so interesting about watching him on this show?
Listen, I'm not a reality TV girly in the first place, but like this is pandering. Like it looks dumb. It looks stupid. It looks really boring.
Speaking of dumb, this has been done before. Now, it's not that it's been done because of The Real Housewives. The Real Housewives is really quite a credible franchise, even as terrible as it is. It's a very credible franchise.
Absolutely.
This is not. And it's been done, and it was called A-List New York. Now,
That's true. Absolutely. I forgot about that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, at the risk of Reed from elimination, at Sawmill, I brought the entire cast of A-List New York into Sawmill, and we did one of the shows there at Sawmill. And the queens, I will say the queens of A-List New York were there, and it was really a difficult situation because the personalities that are going to be great in that kind of reality television generally are not great as human beings or people that you want to interact with. And I had very close association with that. And it was not a pleasant experience to do it. And I spent all weekend, we spent 4 days together and did this event at Sawmill with A-List New York, the entire cast. And this is a cheaper knockoff of that 5 years later. And
without the New York backdrop.
Yeah, without the New York backdrop. And
that was horrible to begin with. Can you imagine?
To Santa Monica Boulevard, but it's not Manhattan.
It's not at all.
It's just not. So we'll see. We'll watch. We'll give it a benefit of the doubt. The one thing.
You speak for yourself.
Speak for you. Our love relationship has now ended.
The one thing I've got to give props to Todrick Hall. He came in and he did a concert at the Manor on Wilton Drive, and it wasn't very good. He has come into Broward Center, and he's done a very good job in the full production show. And
he did Pride, remember? He did Pride.
That's right.
He did Pride here.
And his video, Straight Outta Oz, with RuPaul, that video, music video that he did is outstanding for the genre that he created.
Well, maybe he'll be able to pay his bills now.
Okay. Well, explain that, Reed, because a lot of people won't know the reason.
Because Todrick Hall doesn't pay his bills.
He didn't pay his rent or something.
He
Like a year.
Or his dancers.
He doesn't pay. Production. He doesn't pay any of his bills. So
so to quote Faye.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. All right.
End quote.
And we must give him that finger. We must give him that finger.
All right. The Real Housewives.
Now you're sneaking in another Oscar Mayer fun. Not even the same story.
The Real Housewives of WeHo. That is the name of the show, right?
No, Real Friends.
Okay. All right.
Friends of WeHo.
Friends, whatever.
Get rid of it.
All right. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.